seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Good job. The cable car is going again.
Now that the cable car is fixed, we need something to replace the missing gondolas. I put a nice, fluffy...
I need to know what happened.
Good morning.
Morning, Miss.
Is there not a
God-forsaken? Be careful what... The inspector is in charge of the whole, and it has been 15 years. A dog had run off, if I remember correctly. Would you like to...
Not really.
Of course, Miss...
About the cable...
Sure.
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home.
I don't... Fresh air is... The antenna provides... Before you even... I hope this... Good morning.
You have read.
There's a selection. Vesterbrei. This bucket. The mist. Who is... I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it. Man, you're some klutz. We'll meet on top. In case you manage to find a way. See ya!
Hello? Hello? Fascinating.
Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax, strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis. Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex. Past finger-nose coherence test line without anomalies. Abdomen flexible, no hardening. Overly vibrant bowel noises. Hyperreflexia, mood agitated. Patient's condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Did you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling?
Ouch.
Who are you?
My name is Hans.
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
I'm not from here. I come from far away.
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
Only that I don't even understand this question either.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You are going to have an out-of-body experience in a moment, pal.
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm afraid we can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly when you feel able to undergo a few more experiments. I'll be there to pick you up. The patient's status remains unclear.
I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Dr. Römmler, please behave.
They took away all my cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room. I tried protesting, but to no avail. What have I gotten myself into? It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far. They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. And why, of course. A fuse box. Fried. I can't reach it. I'm not tired. Where the heck am I? It's locked tight. Brute. It's calcified. Memories of my dorm room. There's something written on the... No water pressure. Looks rusty. A coin. And right into my inventory. The benefits of capping. It's hard. I could use this to climb. I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws. The stairs lead up to the administration. Sanatorium Paradiso. What a strange place. You sound asleep, but I'd rather not. This door is sealed by a humongous lock. A list of patients. I can barely imagine what these poor souls... I wonder what's in... I need the right Sanatorium Paradiso, a beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air, wooded mountain slopes, established high cuisine. The door to the room where they had me locked up. Iron bars? This place... The stairs lead up. So many books. Maybe I should consider staying. Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. Construction schematic. I am a quantum physicist for what it's worth. X-rays. The wonders of science. Ghastly. Construction. I am a... Odd. An aquarium full of leeches? This place is full of... As beautiful as the view is, a pretty steep downslope.
I'm not in the mood for a snack. I'm not in the mood for a snack right now. I'm not in the mood.
Not as long as the snoring... He's sound asleep. The door to the room where they had... Iron bars? I can hear... Sanatorium abuse. Fried. Where the heck?
It doesn't have a coin.
Are you ready for further?
Let me go.
First,
I have to go to the...
forget it.
It's dead. Fried.
Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
I don't want to.
are you
Let me go.
first?
I refuse to take...
As you wish. Are you
Let me go.
first?
Fine then. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Could you adjust the contrast settings?
Could these be the keys to the main entrance?
I know exactly what you are up to. Forget it.
Now just get going already.
If you say. Let's start with a short evaluate. A sort of. We're going to show you, and you will tell me the first thing that comes first.
A mesh like the neural pathways of a nervous wreck.
Fascinating.
You are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now, image.
A beautiful... Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And that's that. Mr. Tannhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. It's locked tight. So many books. Maybe I should...
Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
Fine then. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move. Could these be the keys to the...
I know.
He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move.
Could you adjust the...
Now just get...
If you... Let's start a sort of... We're going... And you will... First...
The universe. But it could also be a space, the Andromeda.
Just...
An angel, or maybe Val...
And... I'm not... Maybe you had a... Let's keep you here. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. Now it's working.
It's hardly the same.
Fry. A list of... I can barely... I need the right... Not as long as this...
You sound...
So maybe I should... I'll take it with me.
I'm not...
Oh no. My dad always used to say, son... Well, thanks, I guess. I'll try with this code. Someone... Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
There you are! You must be lost.
Excuse me, is this the way to the restrooms?
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the...
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now. He's going to flick the switch on me.
Could you adjust the control?
Come on.
If you... Let's start a sort of... We're going... And you will first...
War.
That is...
Cruelty.
Are you sure? Image...
Unnecessary violence.
And we're counting in the benefit of the doubt. I think you've just met the criteria. Next up, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very... How would you... I often feel control...
1.
I enjoy carry...
1.
I don't bring...
Good question. I'd say a close 1.
I often get the impression...
1. Or 2. No, 1 is good. Is 1 good?
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin. So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Exciting. Makes me want to leave everything behind and start it.
How do you anything particular that meets...
Kitsch. Like happy little accidents.
Thank you. And what I...
Fragile. Like a butterfly.
Remark... If you had to put in... What would it be?
Photon. Oh, photon.
And this one?
Kevin?
Thank you. That's... Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
Roswell is alright. But you know, they serve...
Would you rather be in the Cold War wearing short pants or in a very hot war wearing an anorak?
Are you making fun of war?
Would you rather be a lion without teeth or a gnu without legs?
I could still have soups and stews as a lion, right?
Would you rather want to have Heinz Erhardt's expertise in economics or Ludwig Erhardt's sense of humor?
My name is Tannhauser, and I'm your host for tonight.
Would you rather be an eagle with a shell or a turtle with wings?
Is this about calculating the aerodynamics of a turtle shell in relation to a given wingspan?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes?
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tannhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results. I have no more doubts that you are a real human.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us. Mark my words, Mr. Tannhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
I'm a human being, of flesh and blood, and now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your minds. This is an act of illegal detention. It's locked tight.
He's sound asleep. I'll leave the key under the doormat.
Where am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
What is this place? I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen. Let's have at it. Debris. People keep losing helmets. No, Hans, that would be a really bad idea. The ashes in this fire pit, maybe someone cooked. Here we go. Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this. Hello? Away with it. Darn. My... This valve is missing its... Years of decay made this pipe... Maybe I can swing... That's a pretty... I can't...
Can anybody hear me?
Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved. There you go. Water march. Years of decay made...
I wish I could leave this godforsaken cave. This pickaxe is probably the...
Years of decay made... Maybe I can swing. An interesting...
Help! Gretchen?
Oh, you finally made it!
I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.